The problem of education in our country today are so many and varied. They are so vast in their scope and so difficult in their many sided nature, which may not always be sound or practical compared with the situation that excited half a century ago, whether in this country or in any country of the world. One has to realize that today education is a problem facing the masses of the country. No longer is it possible to think of it as the privilege of the few. It necessarily follows that a problem of this nature requires a different solution from the one that may have been thought of at an earlier period when it was just a question of training a few. It has also to be realized that this very problem of mass education implies the training in the field of higher education of a good number whose duty it would be to make it possible to spread education among the masses. The intimate connection, therefore, between what may be called secondary education or the education of the masses with the problems of higher education be ignored. It is now accepted generally that every citizen is entitled to education up to a certain age period and that such education should enable him to reach a standard which will fit him ultimately to play his role as a citizen in case he has the necessary interest for higher education. He should be in a position to pursue such a course. But the problem does not end here. Education is not only to benefit individuals, but what is far more important to remember, it should serve the needs of country. If these factors are taken into consideration, it will be obvious that education must be so varied that it will not only suit the tastes of the masses but should also serve the needs of the country concerned. It has now been recognized that the ultimate aim should be to afford facilities to the children of the state to be trained to an age period where they could be so educated. The problem of secondary education, therefore, have to be viewed seriously from this angle. While it is the privilege of every individual to have such opportunities, it is the duty of the state government to provide such facilities in larger interest of our country as a whole.